Welcome back! Lightning Cup time. Okay, here we go. So who's the new character? Ah, it's another of the... It is Ludwig. I actually think I'm gonna play... I think I'm gonna play as Waluigi. Because I played as one of the... nice looking bike. No, I've played as... That's the good one, right? No, that's the good one, my bad. Yeah, I've played as all of them before. So... well, I've played as one of them, so they all feel the same. But anyway, we got Tick Tock Clock from DS, Piranha Plant Parkway, I love that track, Grumble Volcano, which is going to kill me, and Rainbow Road from N64. Interesting. These are actually some very interesting tracks. I don't recognise Tick Tock Clock. I suspect it'll screw me over in some way. I look forward to that. Well, I like it already. I'm actually surprised there's only one bouncer castle in this game now that I think about it. Oh, I like the music. So presumably this is based off the level from Mario 64, right? It's the same name, isn't it? I think so. Whether I'm correct in that, we will find out. Quite like it though. It's a fun track. And I shall be the victor. I would like to add that because I'm being a little bit cocky and I want to win. So, it's actually not a very long track. I'm not going to get rid of this, mainly because I don't trust it. So I get the gimmick. Each lap, the time is going to, like, either the pendulums will be faster or they'll stop completely or something like that. I get the gimmick. I like it a lot. It's fun. Ooh. A little bit scared. Just a tiny bit. It's just very, very slightly. I am very far ahead. I just looked at the map. I'm about the entire straight ahead, basically. Yeah, with each new track, I realise that I want the soundtrack more, basically. So I'm going to have to download it or buy it, depending on if there is a version to buy or not. If there is not a version to buy, then ripping it is what I shall do, because there is no alternate solution, really. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. I completely saw it coming, so I don't really care. Again, I'm miles ahead. Victory. They will finish. Toadette will finish. You know. So, yeah, Toadette is the rival here. Interesting. Not looking forward to Grumble Volcano. I'm fully expecting that to destroy me. It's interesting. Were there only 2 Wii tracks? Because there's Grumble Volcano and there was Moo Moo Meadows, unless I'm forgetting something, which I probably am. There are only 2, which I think is the least from any of the series. Which is surprising, like 3DS was the latest one, and yet there's 3 of them. So that does honestly surprise me a little bit. That said, the 3 they chose were really good. But still, it's just interesting that they neglected... Ooh dear. They neglected the Wii version, because I'm probably alone in this, and I don't care. I love Peach Gardens. I want Peach Gardens to be back. I don't want to be hit by things. Oh, I really like what they've done to the inside of here. This was a lot more basic before. Well then. I don't think there was much I could have done there, and this is actually much more involved as well. There wasn't There wasn't much in there before. It was a straight line. I don't think it went upwards at all. So that's quite cool. It's the little things, you know. Okay. I do really like the boomerang move, I must say. It's a clever attack. Well, this didn't go well. I'm just waiting until I unlock something that basically gives me the handling of a god. And the speed of a gazelle. Just waiting. Well, that's always nice. Bye. I got a little bit lucky. By a little bit, I mean very. And I'm not complaining. I might be able to pull this off if I keep at this. Stick at this. Don't screw it up. Just believe. You can do anything if you believe. And you have to work hard as well. A little bit of luck doesn't hurt either. You have to work hard, but you can achieve anything. Or almost anything. If you want to fly without, you know, without any device, then that might be a slight problem. I don't really know how you go about doing that without dying, to be honest. So, maybe not that one. But yeah, you see where I'm coming from at least. I think. But there we go, 2 down, 2 to go. And Toadette was not first, which is very good news. Which means, unless I really screw up, oh, this is Grumble Volcano and then Rainbow Road, so actually that's entirely possible. Because unless I really screw up, I should be fine. But again, it's Grumble Volcano. I'm expecting to screw up. Quite like Waluigi though as a driver. It's nice. I really wish I hadn't got rid of that. I really wish I hadn't got rid of that. It's interesting. I don't know if it's just me. The courses feel wider, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. Does that make sense at all? Like I swear inside the cavern, it's wider than I remember it being. Like the roads just feel wider. I think it's just the nature of the HD and the fact that the characters are fairly large, so they. Sorry, they are really. They expanded what it looks like, but I don't know. It's not a bad thing. It just is a very different feel. Yeah, I think the reason I haven't got any of the stars on the previous courses, even though I've won all but one of them, is because if you get in the bottom, if you get below top 3, I think anything you would have got before that is just null and void. I think you just lose all stars at that point. So I think that's why. I could be wrong, but it makes sense because I did get screwed over by something in each one of those. Wow, if that was the final lap, I swear to God, I would have been annoyed. Ooh, I did not mean to press that. That was the button I meant to press. Defenses, handy, effective even. I am now ever so slightly worried. I am now much more worried than I was about 2 seconds ago. I wish I got that box. But I do not have fairy godparents, so that won't happen. I don't know how I got second. I actually want to watch the highlights of that. I honestly don't know how I got. Is that the ending? I guess I just overtake them. Wow. I didn't expect that, but hey, I'm not knocking it. I'm amazed, but I'm not knocking it. Alright. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the original version of this was pretty much all barrier, wasn't it? There was practically no way to fall off. Doesn't look to be the case this time. This is very reminiscent of the Wii Mario. Wii Rainbow Road. Anyone else noticing the similarity here? I quite like the hype train there and the floating chomp. The floating chomp's interesting. Oh, it's one of the... Ah, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't see this coming, actually. I mean, it looked long, but the other Rainbow Road was long, so I didn't think anything of it. Interesting. This actually is a very short track. That said, I'm not winning, so that's worrying. And now more so. Okay, I need this box and I need it to be good. That's not the greatest thing it could have been, but okay, that's not good at all. The plus side, I don't think I can lose the tournament. I just wanted the 3 stars, to be honest, but since that doesn't really matter, I guess it's not the worst thing ever. Wow, really? Of course, I mean, why wouldn't that happen? There's the end. Well, 6th. Good finish. Wait, I haven't lost, have I? Oh, you son of a bitch. Really? Really? After all that? After all that, I got screwed over in the end. Really? I'm not gonna lie, I'm really disappointed. That's sad. That's really sad. I got screwed over by horrible luck. That is the story of this game, seriously. It has been nothing but horrible luck for me from the start. But hey, I actually still get the ending. I'm actually surprised by that. Honestly. Is it just me or the ending graphics significantly lower? Wow, the credits are really low quality in comparison. The textures just aren't as nice. I don't know why that is. I'm not complaining, it still looks nice, but it's really much lower. I don't know why. But hey, I beat the game, so that's a thing. That's a thing I just did. I guess I'll give my review of it, or my review score, even though I'm not technically finished. I will give it anyway. So graphics, oh, it's gotta be a 10. Come on. Music, I'm gonna give a 9. Music was good. Story, if a game doesn't like this doesn't have a story, what I do is I give it it's basically an extra marks kind of thing. So I'll fill that one out last. Gameplay's really good. It's interesting. I don't know if I prefer this to 7 or Wii. I mean, Wii was my first main Mario Kart, so it holds a special place in my heart. And 7, I just really like the feel of 7. Don't get me wrong, I love the feel of this. The feel of this is really nice. I think it's just something I need to adjust to, because it's very different. They're very similar playstyles, but they are radically different, and it's something you notice while playing. Because I had about an hour or so where I didn't play, because I was editing the first 4 cups. And on reflection, I was thinking about it, and it just did feel very different when I got to think back over it. So, I mean, the gameplay is fantastic, don't get me wrong, and I'm really looking forward to playing online. But I think honestly I have to give it a 9. I can't give it a 10. Because there are... Actually, no, I'm going to give it an 8, honestly, because it's just that there are some things where it's just... There's some characters where it's just like, handling is really just near impossible with you. Like, I couldn't get to grips with it, and I really didn't like the bike mechanics. I probably didn't give it a fair enough chance, I'll admit, because I needed to do it for one tournament, but I didn't like how it drifted. It didn't feel right, and it wasn't as fast, I felt, but that's probably just me. Replayability and length. There's a lot of replayability, obviously. There's the free stars to get, time trials, online, obviously. Problem is, like, I want to give it a 10 because of online, and obviously the fact that there was so much to do. I'm actually going to give it a 9, purely because you actually get nothing for getting all 3 stars, apparently. Which, I mean, if it turns out that I'm wrong, then I will boost it up to 10 and give it the extra 2 marks. But as far as I'm aware, you really don't get anything for it, and that's a bit disappointing. Really, you spend a lot of time with 8 tournaments, 4 times 50, 100, 150 mirror. So that's 32 tournaments, 32 times 32 basically. It's disappointing. No, it's not 32 times 32. But you know what I mean, it's 32 times 4. But it's very disappointing, but there's not more to it. There could have been a lot more meat to it, but there just isn't. Which is very disappointing. And story or bonus marks, I will give a 10. I will give it a 10. So that's 10, 10, 9, 8, 9, which means solid 9 out of 10. No, it's not. It's 92. My bad. But 92 out of 100. So yeah, 9 out of 10. That's about right. I think that's a fair score. It's not a perfect game, but it is a very, very good game. And I think some of the issues I have with it is one of those things where over time I will just get more and more used to it, and I think that's a good thing. I think playing it's making me want to play it more, so I get better, which obviously is very good. Now let's see if Mirrored is actually there. It is not, which I'm not surprised about. So I'm gonna have to play these a lot. It'll be worth it in the end, I'm sure. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you for Mirrored when they're unlocked. So I'll see you then. Bye bye.